Both vice presidential nominees are in the Peach State this week. Senator J.D. Vance is in Cobb County tonight for the Georgia Faith and Freedom Coalition dinner. Governor Tim Walz lands in central Georgia tonight and plans to speak to voters in Macon tomorrow. Megan Western joins us live to tell us what we know about Walz's arrival tonight.
Good evening, Frank. Now, Governor Walz is set to make his way here to the Middle Georgia Regional Airport sometime around 10 p.m. tonight. Now, this is actually the second time that the Harris-Walz campaign has made their way to Georgia in the last few months. Now, the two candidates took a bus tour across the state last month from Albany to Savannah. UGA political science professor Charles Bullock says Georgia is getting more attention now that it's regarded as a key state to watch. He says for years this was a solid red state, but now it's up in the air. Bullock says in the last presidential election, President Biden carried the state by less than 12,000 votes.
We're a growth state. We had 1 million people, more than that, move into the state during the 2010s. So we were diverse in terms of ethnicity. We're diverse in terms of where these people are coming from. A number of them are coming from very blue states like California, New York, Illinois, and they bring the partisanship with them. And then the other element is that we keep our young people here.
Now, I also spoke with the Bibb County Republican Party Chairman David Summerall. He's on his way to Atlanta right now to hear from Governor Brian Kemp and J.D. Vance. He says he hopes to hear more about President Trump's recovery after the second assassination attempt. He says he also hopes to hear about how they plan to secure the border, keep the cost of living low, and support the economy. Live in Macon, Megan Western, 13 WMAZ News.
All right, thank you, Megan. Governor Walz plans several stops in Macon tomorrow, but so far his campaign has not released any specific details. Also happening tonight, as we told you, Republican Vice Presidential nominee J.D. Vance headlining that big ticket fundraiser in Cobb County. Vance was in South Carolina over the weekend. Now, tonight's Georgia event is a Republican fundraising dinner hosted by the Georgia Faith and Freedom Coalition. As we've told you, Governor Kemp is among those scheduled to speak.